Welcome back to the Blue Lines podcast. I'm Chris. That's Dorian. Did I do that right this time?
You did.
Awesome, perfect.
Fucking nailed it.
I'm Chris. That's Dorian. Two college buddies that start a podcast because you get a webcam and a half decent microphone, and here we are.
I don't even have a webcam. I'm using my phone.
You are okay. Well, I have a webcam. So. You have the microphone. I have the webcam. Together, we're some kind of team.
I got the good microphone.
Yeah, mine sounds like I'm talking through a potato.
That's okay.
Anyways, hockey podcast, as you know. So getting right into it, we got a bit of a rundown for this week. Still waiting to hear on the Charlie McAvoy suspension. His hearing was supposed to be today.
Well, did nothing happen of that?
I haven't heard anything yet. I've got Twitter pulled up here, and nothing has come up yet.
They got time. What?
Oh, it'll come out at 9:00, guaranteed. Yeah, it just says set for May 11th. Monday, May 11th.
February's a bit far away for that suspension.
Yeah, a little bit. So that will be brought up if that gets announced. Frederik Andersen has objectively his worst game of the playoffs. Carolina battles through it and sweep the Philadelphia Flyers. Vegas coming out and dominating Anaheim, and then Anaheim battling back to tie up the series. Marner gets a hat trick. There's some depth to go into on there. Buffalo dominates Montreal in Game 1, which I know Game 1 is a couple games ago, but still recent. And they get shell-shocked in Game 2 and Game 3. And then a little bit of World Hockey Championship news, and then I believe we'll go through our award predictions. I feel like this is a pretty good episode for it, barring the McAvoy news dropping in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So
they might just be making the video on it right now. I am assuming this is getting a video.
I would assume so.
A 6-game suspension, I would hope, warrants a video. I would like a video, just to understand where they're coming from. But we start off in the Eastern Conference, in the Metropolitan half of the playoffs. Frederik Andersen has a sub-900 save percentage in, I believe, for the first time this postseason. Still undefeated, a perfect 8-0.
And aren't they the first team to do that in the Cap era too?
Since, I believe, the 80s Oilers, yeah. The first team to go 8-0 to start a postseason.
Nuts.
Yeah. His save percentage is now down to a 950.
Which is crazy. So what? He started at a 958 at the beginning of this playoff, or at the beginning of the second round, and then it's dropped.
Yeah, I believe it was around 958. It was 958 after Game 3. I know that much.
Yeah.
Can I pull up his? I won't be able to pull that up. But anyways, Carolina. I'll say it. They're a wagon. They've looked lights out. They finally didn't have a lead or tie throughout the entirety of this series, which is not something that happens very often. And yet somehow that's also kind of been the closest series of the second round here. I feel like that's not a far stretch to say.
No. Was there really a blowout game?
4-1 in Game 3, but I believe even then that had.
I thought that was
box score here.
I thought that was 2 empty netters.
Think that might have been 2 empty nets. Can I? Is
but
summary?
I
No. So okay. So 4-1 is the biggest margin.
still.
2 games go to overtime, which hasn't happened yet. Other than the 2 games, right? Vegas Anaheim hasn't gone to overtime. Those have been bad games.
Then this has been the closest game. Yeah,
the fastest yet closest series.
Which is just nuts, considering that it was a sweep.
If you want to take anything from Philly on that, it's, hey, I guess we're close-ish. Kind of gonna have to wait and see what Carolina does in the third round. They've got a lot of time off here, though. They had a fair bit of time off after Ottawa. Sorry.
Well, but this is gonna be the longest time off that they're gonna have now, right?
Yeah, Buffalo, Montreal. That's going at least 5. So I believe Game 4 is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Game 5 is Thursday.
So what, they wouldn't be play? So they'd probably play on Saturday then, if that series.
Yeah. So the second round ends on Monday with Montreal. So at worst Wednesday, if I had to guess, I'm probably taking Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're going to be weird about it, Monday, because they wouldn't play in a back-to-back there. So
no.
Monday, Tuesday, probably.
Assuming that game, that's assuming that game ends at 5, right? Or that series ends at 5.
Yeah. So Saturday is Game 6. Monday's Game 7. I don't see that going much past 6.
I couldn't see it go past 6 either.
But at the same time, like, it's been 3 blowouts in that Montreal Buffalo series. So
yeah, it's crazy to think that the sweep's been the closest game. The closest series.
It has, though. Like, 2 games have gone to overtime. Granted, the other 2 losses for Philly were both by a combined 3. Both by 3. Yeah, I guess now that we're on the topic, Buffalo, Montreal. Couple fines coming out of that game. In Game 3, at least. Beck Malensign getting a $3,500 fine for attempted murder on Jakub Dobish. What do you want to call that one? I should have been a suspension in my eyes.
It's the playoffs. Nothing really matters. Cough, cough. unless you're an eliminated team. Sorry, did I?
I hate that. You're spot on with that, and I hate that you're.
Oh no, Peros.
Yeah.
Should Peros have a job?
No, but that's for.
That's what made the playoffs a little bit fun. Was that, or at least from what I remember, was that you could lose your star player for something and that's probably why they don't want to suspend people in the playoffs, is we're paying to go watch
the stars.
And I get it, but it's gonna make a series a little bit tighter if you act like even just a game. What's wrong with
just 1 game and you're done?
And wait, that's not even the max fine, is it? Was it, you said a 3,500?
Yeah, that is max.
Oh, that is fine.
Interference.
Oh, that is the max. Okay.
They very rarely fine under the max. I believe in the regular season it is $5,000, but now they're not making any money, so I believe that's been cut back. But at the same time,
well, if you're gonna find the guy, you might
find. And then Nikita Zadorov has also been fined, both for cross-checking, so that's different penalty, obviously. Yeah. But both have been fined for $5,000 these playoffs. I think that's just one of the weird ones where it's not a rounded number.
Yeah, okay. I just assumed, or I just figured it was a $5,000 fine, or like 5,000 max.
Yeah, that
Like,
would make sense, but hey,
if you're
welcome to
gonna
the
suspend
NHL.
the guy and they're not making any money, like, what's the point of fining them? Like, you might as well just suspend them. They're gonna lose that money anyway.
I would have to do research on this, and I can probably come back on Thursday with a better answer. But the way suspensions are handed out with fines, because you don't get paid for the games that you're suspended, and I know that works differently in the playoffs entirely.
Oh,
So talking out of pocket here on this one, but yeah. Uh,
it still
so
should be at least very minimum a game.
for a player for a position that can make or break your team, I think it should have been a game. There also probably should have been a couple more fines and penalties handed out throughout that game. The Montreal Arbor Jacki one for roughing Sam Carrick, punched with the glove on,
Yeah,
is
that's
what happened.
that's a rough. That's a rough.
I I get why it was a penalty, or sorry, I get why it's a suspension, or not even a suspension. I get why it's a fine, but again, like, yes, the fans come to see the Stars play.
Is Jacki a star though?
In Montreal,
I guess
absolutely.
I guess in Montreal. I guess. I guess.
In the league, I would say no, but I would. Beck Malenstein played a pretty important role in their round one series win against Boston. And Arbor Jacki is a fan favorite there. So
Like,
I guess that's your
I think
explanation on it.
I think he'd be a fan favorite anywhere on any team that he'd go to.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd
You
love.
go out, you play hard, you beat the brakes off guys. How can you not love that?
I'd love to have him here in Toronto, but
Yeah, well, unfortunately,
yeah.
Montreal. So
Yeah. Well, and he's doing good there.
he is doing quite good there.
But didn't we also just give Greg a 2-game suspension for the same thing almost?
Yes, and if you go to the player safety post on Twitter, a lot of the comments are, "How is this different than what Ridley Gregg did?" The difference is both punches were with the glove on. I will say that. Yeah. I guess all three, whatever you want to. I didn't see the full clip. I'm assuming it was a couple punches from Jacki as well. But Ridley Gregg, his issue was unwilling combatant, unknowing combatant, and sucker punch. This one with Jacki is face to face. You're locked eyes with the guy, and he comes in and he clocks you with the haymaker. That's really the only difference here.
So,
and
is he getting fined, or has that not?
Yeah. So same thing. $3,300 or $3,400 fine for roughing.
I guess I could see that how that one could be a fine. It's a stupid play. You still.
Oh, absolutely.
I kind of see where that one's coming from.
Yeah. But if you look at, like, you look at everything that happened in that game, I feel like it wasn't refereed terribly for such a blowout. Both team, Buffalo had 40 penalty minutes, Montreal had 38.
Holy what?
Well, I get why it was like that. Am I gonna be able to sort? I can sort. Beautiful. Not delay penalty. I would like normal penalties, please. Period, all. So once we get into the craziness here, oh no, these are all just a lot. Quite a few of these are matches. Like you take both.
Yeah.
Yeah, even right at the start here, it says 116 in. I don't believe that's right. Zach Bolduc roughing against Alex Lyon. Zach Bolduc roughing against Connor Timmins. Connor Timmins roughing against Zach Bolduc. So a lot of these penalties, they took two guys on.
Yeah.
Logan Stanley roughing Zach Bolduc, served by Jack Quinn. At the same time, Caden Gooley cross-checking Zach Benson. At the same time as well, Zach Benson slashing Caden Gooley. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 misconducts right there.
That's
Benson,
good.
Stanley, Bolduc, Gooley. So there's 40 of the 90 penalty minutes right there.
Yeah.
So it's still a lot of 5-on-5 or a lot of power play time was played there in that game. 2 for 6 for Montreal, 1 for 4 for Buffalo. The Boston penalty kill, I understand that they're out and they shouldn't really be a story. Buffalo went 2 for 23 in that series. They were lights out against Buffalo. And now I believe Buffalo has 4 goals on the power play already this series.
Sure seems that way.
So I guess if you're a Bruins fan, that's one positive thing to take away from this.
You had an unreal penalty kill.
Yeah.
And apparently ruined the Buffalo Sabres power play.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so sorry. They have 3 power play goals so far in 3 games.
Yeah, but
so that's still
how many chances did they have?
5 in game 2, 4 in game 3, and then let me go back to game 1 here.
It's
so that's 3 for 9. They're clipping along pretty good here. 2 for 3. So 3 for 12. That's 25%. That's not terrible compared to the 8% I think it was at.
Yeah.
I want to go by teams here. Power play percentage. They sit 12th, 13th right now. Sorry, at 11.1. So that is
cool.
Now, something to note: the 3 teams behind them and the 1 team in front of them are all eliminated from the playoffs. Ottawa, Utah, Philly, Buffalo, Boston, and then the anomaly, the Carolina Hurricanes at 13.5% in 11th. I'm not going to run through the whole list, but Dallas has a 40% power play at 40%. Sorry, has the best power play at 40%. There we go.
Jesus.
So, yeah, it's all around just been an odd special teams for the playoffs. Colorado, a 23.8% power play percentage. Convert that to the regular season. A lot bigger sample size, I know. They're 27th, though, with a 17.1. So there's definitely...
they seem to be... They're kind of consistent, at least. Like, they're at least kind of sort of keeping up with their regular season stats.
Yeah. Close-ish, I guess.
It's... Now, obviously, the regular season's a lot bigger sample size. You're also playing worse teams in some of those games, too, so...
Yeah. And obviously you're not playing much better teams. Colorado winning the President's Trophy. But Edmonton led the league again, 30.6. Dallas, 28.6. Those aren't too far off. Carolina has a lot to go. They're at a 24-9 in the regular season. So definitely there's some correlation, but not the best.
No. Uh,
Uh,
so Dobish has kind of been nuts though. Besides game one.
I mean, you take out game one, he's been pretty solid. 3 goals allowed. What I would have concern about with him is he was beacon at the Buffalo Sabres bench after one of the Montreal goals.
I saw that.
And then I wouldn't say very quickly gave up one, but gave up one decently quickly. And that's just something that you can't do. Like if you're going to be a goalie beaking at another team's bench, you have to be locked down.
Oh yeah.
A 929 in this game, so he was locked down. But I mean 12-17. I think it was after the Slafkovsky power play goal, or after the Bolduc 3-1 goal. Darlene gets one 2 to 4 minutes later. That's
pretty quick.
Boy.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's something. Get locked down, but still,
I think the Sabres are gonna come out guns blazing. For game 4.
I would expect them to.
Just light them up and then, like, get back to the bench, buddy, type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a tough series, and that's why I see this series going 6. I also think Montreal is just the more well-rounded team. I know Buffalo has the speed, but Montreal is getting scoring from up and down the lineup. More down than up, actually.
Yeah.
The big boys haven't really come out to play. If I can just pull up the stats for skaters here. In the playoffs, first Montreal player is still strolling. Nick Suzuki, 19th, with 9 points. Granted, 9 points, not terrible. That's a hair under a point per game.
Not bad.
But then Lane Hudson, also at 9 points in 10 games. No. Oh, no, sorry. I'm getting confused here. And then,
Mondays.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's been a long day. Alex Newhook, 6 points in 10 games. So the depth is being spread out a lot more.
Yeah.
For Montreal, whereas with Buffalo, it is Tage Thompson, who is not shooting the puck nearly as much. Although I say that he still has 30 shots, which I'm pretty sure, top 3 on the team. But a lot of those have come against Boston. That is important to note.
Yeah, I think you got to get the puck back on his stick. Try and get him shooting again.
Either that or, I mean, there's a chance he's injured. Did you see that clip after, I believe, game 2? He was asked, do you have an injury or something? Like, is something bothering your body? Or something along the lines of, hey, I think you're injured. What are you going to tell me about it? And it was a very quick, very snappy, that's none of your business.
Oh, yeah. Bro's hurt. Definitely hurt.
Yeah. So it's more of a matter of where more than anything else. I'm willing to bet Montreal has cameras to figure out that information.
I'm sure they already know.
Yeah, but you go through top 5 in scoring on Buffalo. Tage Thompson, 9 points in 9 games. Alex Tuck, 7 points in 9 games. Josh Doan having a pretty good breakout, 7 points in 9 games. Rasmus Dahlin and Peyton Krebs, both 6 points in 9 games. It's the big guys stepping up for Buffalo. And then Bo Byram, Zach Benson, 6 and 7 there. And then there's a drop-off. It's the big guys stepping up for Buffalo throughout these playoffs. And then it really tails off near the end. Logan Stanley, 0 points in 8 games. That's a bit of a nitpick there. Connor Timmins, though, never really the best, but 1 point in 9 games.
Yeah, but he's supposed
Jason Zucker and Beck Malenstein, who have had a lot of ice time in these playoffs, a combined 3 points in 18 games.
Jesus.
So there's guys that need to step up and can definitely afford to step up for the Buffalo Sabres. Matthias Samuelsson as well, granted top 10, but still 3 points in 9 games. That shows you the drop-off.
Yeah.
When 7th is at 6 and then 10th is at 3. I don't know. It's going to be a hard-fought series.
Buffalo's going to need more from their depth.
Either that or they're going to need more from their big guys. They're going to need it from somewhere, and it's going to be a matter of where.
You know what? Lie needs to play better. That's right.
Really?
No. I'm kidding.
No way you're thinking
No. No, I was kidding.
Okay. I was going to say, there's a few issues on that team. I'm not sure Lyon's the issue there.
Somebody's got to step up. It might as well be the goaltender. Get him the puck. Let him shoot. He's going to score.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have him play a bit better. But at the same time...
No, but when you're getting outscored, it was 6-2 and 5-1 the last 2 games, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Because I think it was 5-1, 5-1, 6-2.
4-2, 5-1, 6-2, yeah. So 5 and 6. So not ideal.
Make one save, maybe 1 or 2 extra saves.
You'd like a save. That's.
But you'd also like your team to score some goals.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mix there. Alex Lyon is 921. So
no, I don't know how much you can really hang this on. Granted, I haven't been able to catch too many of those games yet. I'll start watching them, but is this something where the defense just isn't playing that good in front of them, on top of them not scoring?
I think it's a mix of that, and then also Montreal just having 4 waves that can come at you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no real, I guess, kind of bad line on the Montreal Canadiens. There's obviously a talent drop-off, but I wouldn't say none of them are objectively bad.
You're not concerned to run out all 4 lines.
No, and I mean, hey, if one line's clicking one night, then yeah, obviously they're going to get a bit more
100%.
A bit more ice time that day. But if I'm just going to pull up their lines here, Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, like that's obviously a really good line.
Scary.
Their 4th line, Zach Bolduc, who I highlighted, so they're getting their depth scoring there.
Yeah.
Kirby Dawkin and Joe Veleno. I don't believe Dawkin and Veleno have played every game in these playoffs.
I don't think so.
I'm not even sure Newhook, Evans, and Demidov have, but I'm not gonna go check that right now. And then, I mean, defense, Noah Dobson being back, that's obviously helped them a lot.
Oh, right. I forgot. Oh.
He's playing second line minutes with Lane Hudson as well. That's a first pair on most teams, I think. Because you have a offensive heavy left defenseman and then a lockdown defensive right defenseman. They're listed as second pair. I'm assuming Hudson is getting a few more shifts than Dobson, just working his way back from injury. But then Arbor Xhekaj, Caden Gooley, they're a third pair with a solid oomph, I guess.
Well,
and then Mike Matheson, Alexander Carrier.
Yeah.
Third pair, Mike Matheson is ancient. Can I see how old he is? Maybe 32. He is not nearly as old as I thought. All right.
He does not look 32. Oh my god.
No. Is that where I'm at right now? I remember these guys from my childhood, and I think they're just ancient, and they're really not. But yeah, solid 37 minutes on the Eastern Conference here.
I guess we should probably move out west, huh?
Yeah. Where do you want to go here? I know I mentioned Vegas, Anaheim, but if you want to start with, what is it? Colorado, Minnesota. There we go. I don't know why Dallas slipped my mind there, but Colorado, Minnesota. You had a little prediction there that came out pretty well for you. Minnesota goes back to their rookie Jesper Wallstedt, and granted, they scored first.
Oh, did I nail that?
You nailed it pretty good, bud.
I forgot.
Jesper Wallstedt comes back in, and they ended up actually causing problems for the Avalanche, and that game is getting started shortly here.
8 o'clock, right? 8:10, something like that.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
But comes out and stonewalls the Colorado Avalanche. 36 shots, 1 goal allowed. And, I mean, two of the best players in these playoffs of teams that made the second round. Kirill Kaprizov and Quinn Hughes, second and tied for third in points. That is
Wait, they're second and third?
Yeah, Kirill Kaprizov is second, and Quinn Hughes is tied for third with 13 points.
Who's in first?
The man we'll get to in the next series there. But Nathan McKinnon is sixth, or tied for sixth with 11. I'm assuming that's going to change tonight.
Nate's, you're probably expecting a big game from him.
Getting shut down like that again.
Probably not.
Because I don't believe he might have factored in. I don't believe so though. 29. Sorry, he did. Yeah. My bad. He scored the goal. Nice one. All right. Just completely blinded for the people here. Scoring the lone goal for the Colorado Avalanche, which I should have seen that coming, because that absolutely tracks. Yeah. So Minnesota goes back to Jesper Wallstedt, and the Wall of St. Paul stands tall in Minnesota, and Minnesota shuts down the high-flying offense of the Colorado Avalanche.
I'm still shocked that I nailed that. You go back to Wallstedt. That was just. I mean,
I really thought that they were going to go back to
Gustafsson.
To Gustafsson there.
Yeah. But he technically had the better game, and then this just they're probably going to run. I wouldn't be shocked if they just keep going with Wall. Is he starting tonight?
Wallstedt is starting. But then if we want to flip to the other side of the ice, Blackwood is getting the start.
That's probably a good change.
Wedgwood was pulled out, giving up 13 goals in 11 games. 13 goals in 3 games. There we go. 6 plus 5 plus 2, and then I did 6 plus 5.
Oh. Yeah, you probably.
Wait. I might have got that wrong here. Hold on. I need to double check.
Can you tell that it's Monday?
It's been brutal. So 9. What am I? I can't do math. 8, 3, 11. So 11 goals in 3 games. That's still not. Hey, I was right. 11 goals in 3 games. Just got it wrong. I'm all right with that.
I don't hate it. You gotta change something up somewhere.
Yeah, you're down. You have a game to play with, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not like you lose tonight. Your back's up against the wall. Obviously, you lose tonight. You get home ice back for Game 5 and Game 7. Ideally, you don't want that series going to 7. But the fans, I think, deserve it after being robbed of a Game 7 in the Minnesota-Dallas series. But yeah, overall, that's a very tight series, which I think everyone kind of saw coming. Although the games haven't been
I was gonna say that,
but
a tight series. Games have not been tight.
Yeah.
Quinn Hughes and Kirill Kaprizov in this. What has it just been in the second round or in total?
No,
27 points combined.
Yeah, that was total 27 points in
through game 3 of round 2.
Round 2, yeah. So 27 points in a combined 18 games.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Hey, you want to go down one more? Matt Boldy, 11 points.
Wow.
11 points in 9 games as well. Hey, the big guys are stepping up for Minnesota, and that's you either gotta do it the Montreal way or the Montreal Carolina way, or you gotta do it the Minnesota way. And right now, all 3 of those teams are getting it. Like Carolina, their second line has effectively become their first line.
Yeah, pretty much. Might as well just call them the first line.
Yeah. But then, like Colorado, Nathan McKinnon, like I said, he is 6th with 11 points. Has not had a lot of help, really. Gabriel Landeskog, 8 points in 7 games. Devon Tays Martinichis, 7 points in 7 games.
Where's Kale on this list?
Oh boy, he's down a fair bit here. He's at 7th with 5 points in 7 games. That is That's good.
Not.
That's good
but it's not Kale McCarr.
That is below his standard, though.
Kale McCarr and Quinn Hughes were like hand in hand. Like you couldn't pick. You're objectively seeing who is the better player. I wonder if Kale's been hurt, because even at the Olympics he didn't look like himself. He didn't look like
He didn't look great, but he didn't look terrible.
No, he doesn't look like himself though out there.
Yeah. So since 21-22, Cale Makar has a 1.16 points per game in the playoffs. That's including this year. But then this year, there's a drastic drop-off down to 0.71.
Jesus.
So that's obviously, like, big highlight. He's not performing the way he should. I guess you could say Devon Tays is stepping up.
Well, more than likely.
It's not enough, though.
Has Naz been doing anything over there?
He's sixth at 5. He's tied for 6th, I guess. To Makar's credit, tied for 6th. 5 points in 7 games as well.
That's not
4 goals, 1 assist for Kale. 1 goal, 4 assists for Makar. For Kadri.
What about Wah?
Still scrolling.
He's not gonna put up too many points, but
here he is. 4 points in 7 games.
That's not terrible for Nick Wah.
For a third line center, no. Who I don't believe. Do they have him at center? I'm not.
I think he's on he might even be on the wing.
That would not surprise me. They have a lot of center depth.
Yeah.
He is on the wing.
Nah, it's just wing.
Colton, Kadri, and Wah.
Yeah.
Third line.
So
I guess that's.
Is that your kill 'em line? Because they all have a bit of grit.
Yeah. That's also if Kadri, who I would personally say is the most likely to get kicked out of a face-off dot.
Yeah.
You got Nick Waugh right there, I guess.
Yeah. and was a decent
'cause
centerman. Decent.
The other
He's a
three
great
are
one.
McKinnon, who's been in the league for a while. He's not getting tossed out. Nelson, he's been in the league. He is an old man. He looks like an old man.
That guy looks like he should be in a retirement home. God damn.
He really does. But hey, you know what? The stress of the NHL, it's going to do that to some people. So, Nazem Kadri, I know he's been in the league for a while. He is getting more of a level head. He also, I believe it was announced that he does have an injury to his finger. So that could also be why Nick was there. And then Jack Drury, Parker Kelly, and Logan O'Connor on the fourth line there. Just, I don't know. Can't.
Yeah.
I'm if I'm Colorado, I'm fine with that third line.
No, that's a,
just because Nick Watt is a reliable centerman.
It's not a bad third line at all.
And I mean, hey, call that your shutdown line then.
Yeah,
you got two pretty good centermen there who can shut down, and yeah, stifle offenses. Now you want to know the playoff point leader in the NHL this postseason. Did you want to take a guess?
I want you to know that after I asked that, I felt very, very stupid. I know who it is.
Okay.
It is the boy that disappears when it matters most, except for when he's in Vegas, apparently. Number 93, Mitch Marner.
I made that mistake last night, actually. I was watching the game, and Dorofeyev scored, and Marner was right there in front of the net, and I saw the 16, but I didn't see the jersey patch. And I'm like, hey, Mitch Marner just scored again. And I was like, no, that's not. He's not 16 anymore. He's 93. I know this happened a couple games ago, but Mitch Marner gets a hat trick. I'll twist the knife here, get it done and over with. Mitch Marner and Nazem Kadri are the only two Leafs draft picks to score a playoff hat trick. Neither one for the Leafs.
I don't know if I really want to listen to the Kadri talk, really, because he was always suspended.
In the few runs that he had with the Leafs.
Yes, he was always suspended, and then they didn't make it past the first round. So, yes, the Kadri one hurts a little bit. If I think if he weren't to get suspended here, he would have had a hat trick, probably. But we are where we are, and the Marner one hurts just a little bit. But I
don't blame you on that one.
Is it just because he's playing, like, he didn't have to play the Tampas of the... He's not playing the Tampas of the world. He's not playing the Floridas of the world.
I feel like that's got to play a factor. I'm noticing my camera is getting incredibly dark. We'll flashbang right there for everyone.
You are objectively playing weaker teams.
Yeah. Well, not even just weaker teams, weaker goaltenders.
Yeah.
Lucas Dostal and who
they play
Melka.
I'm gonna assume you played Velma. Fuck.
I'll pull it up here, but weaker goaltending drastically. You go from Swayman, Allmark, Vasilevsky, Bobrovsky, Terry, Price.
I know. I was gonna say you also got to factor in Price in there at some point.
Completely skipped over that one. Melka.
Who was the goaltender in the Columbus series? What the?
Korpisalo.
Okay.
Korpisalo when he was good.
Right, I forgot he was good at one point. Whoops.
But, yeah, now you're playing the first goalie he faced, which .885 save percentage, 313 goals against. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. So 17th out of 22. Wow. Okay, there are some names down here which I'm shocked to see. Okay, so I guess this is sorted by save percentage, so that's not or goals against. Philip Gustafson, a 4.20. UPL, a 4.19. That makes sense. Both Edmonton goalies in the 3.8s. And then I highlight Karel Vejmelka. The guy he's playing right now, Lucas Dostal, a 3.42. So not playing overly good goalies right now.
So it doesn't shock me that he's having the best playoff of his life.
Yeah. Well, and this is also farther. It will be farther than he's ever gone by.
If they go to Game 7.
A game. Yeah.
If they make it to Game 7 or Round 3, it will be the farthest he's gone.
Yeah. And then I just switched the stat over to...
Game 7 will tie the farthest that he's gone in the playoff series. Sorry.
I flipped it to save percentage. It's not much better. Karel Vejmelka in 885, like I said, 17th out of 22. Lucas Dostal, 874, 19th out of 22.
So he's objectively playing weaker goaltending.
Yeah, there's not a question there. That's also minimum 30 minutes time on ice.
I'm happy for the guy. As much
Are
as
you?
as
Are
much
you
as
sure you're happy for him?
No, I'm not. No, it should have been here. It should have been here, but here we are. Then you have all the people like you, Chris, who like to, look at Marner. He's showing up in the playoffs. Yeah, right. You have the stats in front of you. You can you can go look at the stats and go. I watched all those playoff games.
They're all on NHL.com. All these stats I'm looking at are on NHL.com. I can go back.
You can see the amount of it's not just on him because Matthews and Willie weren't much better than Marner, but Marner objectively was the worst one of the four of them.
Come playoff time, absolutely. Give me a random year that Mitch Marner was in the league and the Leafs made the playoffs.
Let's do the bubble year.
Bubble. Oh, okay. So that's gonna be.
I think that's 2020.
2020, 2021. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll pull that up here. So they faced.
That should have been Columbus.
Oh boy. Columbus or. Oh, you want the 1920 season?
Sorry, yes. Let's do that one first.
That's my mistake there.
Do that one and then the Habs series because I think that was the year after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So do the Columbus one.
You get Freddie Anderson with a 1.84.
Yeah, Freddie was nuts
in 5 games there. Both goalies made an appearance here actually. Jonas, why? What?
I think the Leafs.
No. Merzlikins wouldn't have played against Toronto, did he?
No. If he did, it was like a relief appearance because it would have been 4 goals on 10 shots or something stupid like that.
Okay. Well, regardless, they're 9th, 10th in goals against. A 1.9 and a 1.96. So. That just shows you. Swap that over to save percentage. Merzlikins is 4th with a 9.46.
That's crazy.
And then gotta scroll. Where is he? Korpisalo 5th, a 9.41.
Yeah.
So 2 top 5 goaltenders in the playoffs. That's without any form of. That's without any limitation on time on ice. Change over to 2020, 2021, so now we're into the bubble playoffs. Jack Campbell second with a 9.34 with a 1.18 goals against, which led the playoffs that year.
Holy. Soup was
Carey
nuts.
Price in 22 games. So
yeah,
they went on a run there, which makes sense. A 924 save percentage.
Yeah.
But the first round is integral, quite literally, to how deep you can go in the playoffs. And Carey Price with a 941.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to pull up the game logs here, just because I can, and sort by playoffs here. 972, 879, so beatable in game 2.
No, he
931, 889, 914, 953, 968.
He looked beatable in the first few games, and then they just it's Carey Price. You knew it was coming.
Game 2 and game 4, 2 sub 900 games, and then 914 he comes back. 953, 968. You want a clutch goaltender. Carey Price, open and shut. when the moment got that big, he was there. Now the finals, oh boy. You go down 3-0, but anyways.
Well, and then you have Torts saying whatever. Oh, I watched Mitch Marner. It was tough coaching against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the regular season, sure. Guy was
come playoffs.
The guy was phenomenal. Even 1 through 4, the guy was phenomenal.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
Off a cliff like it's nothing.
And like it was everything. He didn't look comfortable.
Goals, points,
even
offensive possession.
Even his defensive zone stuff wasn't that great. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what caused him to turn a new gear. Like, I guess he just couldn't handle the pressure, and I don't even. You're playing for the greatest fan base in the world, man. I know you don't agree with that, you Bruins fan over there, but
I've got opinions.
That's fine. But you're playing in Toronto. You're the hometown kid. Everybody's cheering for you. Yeah, you were supposed to be the hero. You were the chosen one, and then you chose, and then you became Darth Vader and went to the dark side. I mean, I was also wanting change, so I was kind of okay with it. And
well, you got it.
Yeah, and look where we are, Gavin McKenna. Yeah. I think things ended up pretty okay.
Taking you out of the past here, so I'll gently remove the knife and let you bleed out all over this floor. Vegas dominates Anaheim in Game 3.
And then what happened?
6-2 kicking. And then Anaheim battles back. Thomas Hertl, they win 4-3. Thomas Hertl let just over a minute to go. Garbage time goal to make it 4-3. So you go from 6-2 loss to a 4-3 win at home. This series is interesting because the first 2 games you split the series. Vegas gets 1, Ducks get 1. Next 2 games you split the series again. Vegas gets 1, Ducks get 1. If you're into patterns, this doesn't bode well for you because it says Vegas gets the first win first.
Oh no, I think I had Vegas winning the series to begin with.
Yeah,
I think I took Vegas. I think I had them.
I don't remember anything that I said. I said Carolina sweep. I don't remember a single other thing.
I said Carolina in 6 because I thought Philly Yeah. um. Yeah. No. I have Vegas winning the series in 7. Uh.
Well, looking pretty good for 7 right now.
That was what I said. I just they're much deeper, more experienced team in the playoffs. So
That's fair. I also think we were just having fun, and we know we shouldn't be here.
yeah.
Factor of the Ducks. It's just such a. I want to say it's an Oilers light, but they beat the Oilers, so I can't say they're an Oilers light. But the Oilers have done it for so long, where they get subpar goaltending. It's like, hey, you know what? We're gonna win anyways.
And it's not a crazy thing to think that Anaheim could win this series.
No, there's 3 games left. Granted, Vegas has home ice. You've won 1. Gotta go do it again. So you got 2 chances at it.
Like,
assuming Vegas doesn't beat you in 2 games, but
yeah, but there's this crazy world where I could see Anaheim winning this series.
And then
I can make fun of Marner for leaving his team and not making past the second round still.
We're just gonna get that out there, right? Like, whoever wins this series is just gonna pack their bags in 5 games against Colorado.
Yeah.
Right?
Assuming Colorado makes it out past Minnesota, but yeah.
I guess that's a fair point to make right there.
Like, 'cause Minnesota's been holding their own, and
they have. At least in Game 3, they did.
Yeah. Whoever wins this series should be expecting to be gone within 5 games, 5 to 6.
I feel like that's a fairly safe bet to take there.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Has the game even started yet?
It should have started.
Yeah. Okay. So just over 10 minutes to go here. No score yet. I guess, yeah. I got one more big point on my board here. For the for the fans of playoff teams that are eliminated, most eyes now turn towards the IHF World Hockey Championships. Macklin Celebrini, a 19-year-old, was just named Team Canada captain. And this is on team, which admittedly should be pretty good, but has the likes of Ryan O'Reilly, Sidney Crosby, Mackenzie Weegar, Marc-Andre Fleury somehow. I know you can't give a goalie a captaincy, but, you know.
Oh, wait, Fleury's playing?
Apparently, he's on the roster here. I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay.
Philip Deneau, he's been around for a while. Bo Horvat, Travis Konechny, Nathan McKinnon. Nope, that's not right.
Are you looking at...
I might be looking at last year's here. Hold on. Hold on. I am. I have made a grave mistake. I am looking at the wrong roster.
I was gonna say.
Okay. Please give me a second here while I fix this.
Okay, I have your goalies. The goalies that you have are Jet Greaves, Jack Ivankovic, Cam Talbot.
Yep. So I believe one of those 3 was maybe there last year. Here we go. From the Hockey Canada Twitter account.
Oh, I just read on. I got it on DSN.
Okay. You have the likes of Matthew Barzal, John Tavares, Ryan O'Reilly, Robert Thomas, Morgan Riley, Darnell Nurse.
Hey, you're missing a very important player on this list. Near and dear to my heart.
Fraser Mitten?
Yeah.
Connor Brown?
No. Fraser Mitten.
So,
gotta shout out my boy.
But anyways, the list I just ran down these guys have resumes. I believe most of them have won a letter at some point in their career.
Well, does Bouchard's I think, does Bouchard have a letter? Or is it
Not in these, not in this World Championship.
No, I meant
don't
like
believe he does in Edmonton either.
okay, because Mo has a letter in Toronto.
Yeah. Tavares was
JT was the captain and has been captain and is currently an assistant captain. Shifley, I think, might have a letter. I could be wrong about that. Ryan,
I know he had one in junior. I don't remember if he does right now.
Ryan O'Reilly has a letter. I'm not sure if he's I can't remember if he's captain or not, but captain experience.
Yeah. Stanley Cup experience.
That too. I don't know if Nurse has a letter.
Nurse, I believe, does.
So then Bouchard probably doesn't then.
Yeah. I don't believe
Barzell, I think, has a letter.
Barzell either does or has won one. So
yeah, like you got a pretty good cast of could be like you have Ryan O'Reilly, who I'm pretty sure everybody has said is the ultimate captain.
Yeah, that's not on Nashville, but yeah, I mean,
no,
overall,
but in his or is a pretty big leader in a room.
He does what you want out of a captain. Yeah.
JT is a
has been captain of 2 teams now, which is not overly common, but
it's not even common to lose your captaincy to a teammate and stay on the team.
That's fair. Anyways, my point is there's a lot of resume to go around, and depending on how you look at it, I question personally giving Macklin Celebrini the captaincy right now. I would have been happy to see him in A, and then Tavares, O'Reilly, one of them gets the C, and then maybe next year, if you have him next year, because quite frankly, that's not a guarantee with San Jose getting the 2nd overall pick. They are going to be just killers next year, I'm sure of it.
Future is steel.
Or it's on, that's a pretty good lead in. It's someone for the future, not just of the World Hockey Canada, but Olympic Hockey Canada.
I wonder if that's why
they're a leader to come through.
I wonder if that's why they gave him the letter at this to.
And that's why I think the exact same thing. Because I saw the news and I was like, why are you giving a child who I believe is the youngest?
He is the youngest
on that team.
I googled that. He is the youngest.
On
the team?
He's the youngest.
Probably the youngest.
Yeah, on the team.
Yeah, for the only one that I don't know.
Dickinson?
Fuck, oh my god.
Denton Matejchuk?
Yeah. He might be the only one that might be younger. He might be, but I don't think.
No, he's 21.
Oh, is he? Okay.
All right, just a little.
I think Dickinson's 23.
Nope, Sam Dickinson, 19.
Oh.
June 7th. So Macklin Celebrini is 19, June 13th. So he is the youngest by 6 days. I question giving one of the youngest guys on your team the captaincy, but it leads into future success for Hockey Canada.
I think they're just preparing for a future without Sid.
Without Sid, without Tavares, without Riley and O'Reilly.
Riley wasn't going to be on Team Canada anyway, like the Olympic team anyway.
No, but at the World Hockey Championships, he's been there a few years. I know that. So it's an interesting lineup.
It's kind of a weird move, but at the same time I understand it.
Yeah, it's obviously not the best possible roster.
Well,
It's not terrible though by any means.
I mean, half of your guys are still in the playoffs or just got eliminated and probably don't want to play hockey right now. They want their
Yeah,
or sorry, I shouldn't say don't want to play hockey. They want to heal up from whatever the hell they're hurt from.
yeah. Connor McDavid, definitely.
Yeah.
Connor Bedard has apparently had a lot of or is going either he's going under for surgery or he's recovering from an injury. But let's be real here. Compared to the biggest competitor, Team USA, man, they have a couple 19-year-olds. Just pulling up the roster here.
I mean, it's not like Macklin doesn't have captaincy experience, because didn't he captain the World Juniors at one point too?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's the World Juniors. Like you're a boy talking to men, and I'm not gonna say that like you can't do that, but there's a difference.
Connor McDavid was a 19-year-old captain.
Yeah, well, hey, you've seen how that's worked out for Edmonton, so.
Yeah, two cup final appearances.
Yeah.
Not and very bad goaltending.
Yeah, terrible goaltending. You look at Team USA, obviously, is going to be their closest competitor.
Band of merry men.
I mean, yeah, Mason Lohrei's there, Isaac Howard's there, or I guess Ike Howard, I don't know, plays for Edmonton, so I don't know if he's, I've heard both, so yeah, couple college, or very recent college graduates, couple actual college players, Danny Nelson and Max Plant, sorry. James Higgins is there as well, which makes sense. Justin Falk is there. He's one of the older guys on the roster.
Hey, you're forgetting about my. Gotta shout out my boy.
Alex Steves.
Other
Joseph
one.
Woll. There we go.
Currently on the team. The brick wall.
And then Matthew Tkachuk. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Matthew Olivier's there.
Sam Lafferty. Ryan Lindgren.
Connor Clifton. Without going through the full roster, I think Canada's deeper.
If it sure looks that way.
Depending on how they line up, though, I think
Canada might even have the better goaltending.
No, Joseph Woll, Devin Cooley.
Who's their third? I don't even see who their third is.
Drew Commesso.
I don't even know who that is.
Rockford IceHogs of the AHL. I don't. You're playing 1-2. Devin Cooley and Joseph Woll.
I love me some Joseph Woll. Hey man, Jack Greaves is a pretty good goalie.
Okay, I don't know if he's Joseph Woll level.
He's not. But... Hey, I will go for my boy Joseph Woll any day of the week, but not when he's against my country.
All right, that's fair, I suppose. And then, yeah, D. There's a very distinct drop off for Team USA. That, to be fair, isn't really there for Team Canada either. But it's gonna be close-ish, and I think regardless, it's gonna be a good game, or good few games, whatever they end up playing. I'm not sure what the groups are.
I think you're being a little too hard on Jet Greaves there.
Do you have his stats pulled up there?
In 55 games, he had a 2.6 goals against average.
All right, you're leaving off one key stat there, though.
Yeah, I know. I was on the wrong page. I don't know how to read hockey. I don't know how to read Hockey DB, I think.
Fair enough. Daniil Yurov did just score for Minnesota on the power play.
Oh.
They are currently getting outshot 9-3. Brock Faber got some up in assist.
I have it. In 55 games, only 26 wins on the Columbus Blue Jackets.
All right.
260 goals against average and a 908 save percentage.
Hey, you know what? That is that's above league average.
I think you're sleeping on my boy Jet Greaves.
I might be sleeping on Jet Greaves a little bit.
And if we go over to the man, the myth, the legend, Joseph Woll, in 39 games, 15 wins, granted on a very, very bad Leafs team.
I was going to say on a terrible Leafs team.
A 3.34 goals against average and a 899 save percentage.
Okay. I see where you're coming from.
Granted, this has been by far the worst.
I was gonna say that's got to be his worst.
Last year was a 909 from Waller.
That's a lot more expected.
That was in 42 games. In 25 games, 907. I'm not gonna go back any farther because it was 7 games and 4 games.
Yeah. Okay. So I
still think you're sleeping on Jack Greaves a little bit.
I very well could be.
Here. I can go back one season on Jack Greaves. He played 11 games and had a 938.
See,
smaller sample size significantly.
I don't know though, because I've done that before with a lot of goalies, and you see that where they come in and they are lights out. I know Swayman was like that in the playoffs when he came in. When in was that the bubble playoffs, I think?
Probably.
He came in, he stood on his head. I know Boston didn't have a great run there, but he did come in, he played out of his mind in his first NHL action. A handful of other teams have also had that. Just trying to find it here. Still scrolling. There we go. Found it. Jacob Fowler for Montreal. Okay, those numbers were a lot worse than I remember them being. Still, though, a 908, an above league average goaltender in 17 games. This was his first season in the NHL. There's proof of concept that the first season is hey, you come out of wherever you come out, college, the AHL, whatever, you get your chance, you're running off the adrenaline for a couple of games, and you play out of your mind. Yeah, 908 save percentage with a shutout, 9-6-2 record. There's explanation to hot starts in the NHL.
Well,
second season, a little bit kind of humbling, I guess.
He has parts of 4. This was his. It seems like he was mostly the starter this year, considering he played 55 games.
Yep.
His first game in the NHL was 2022. He lost it. Had a 3.05 goals against average, a 939 save percentage, and had 49 shots against him in a loss. In a loss.
Okay.
And then
hold on here. Let's see. Sorry. Continue. I'm looking at something here.
And then the next year he played nine games, 3-6 record. A 349 goals against average, and then a 908. So it's not like it's his, right? Like, it's not like his first you know,
I
what
guess.
where you were trying to go with where.
Yeah, coming to the NHL and your lights out.
Like his
I feel
first
like
game, his first game was he did stand on his head and he still lost the game.
Yeah. That is
And then last year.
Oh, well. April 4th, 2023. In Canada. Well, you ran through the numbers.
Yeah.
At Toronto.
Yeah, that game felt oddly familiar.
That was a 4-2 Leafs win. The Leafs put up 50 shots. Columbus put up 26. Greaves, second star of the game. And oh, wow.
I thought those numbers felt oddly familiar to me.
In what might be his only first star of the game appearance, and don't quote me on this, but I love tracking this weird little stuff. Zach Aston Reese. 2 goals, no assists for 2 points, and he gets the first star of the game.
No, you're kidding me, right?
Nope. First and third goal for Toronto. Austin Matthews with the empty netter.
Of course. Empty net merchant. I'm just kidding. Love you, Poppy. Stay here forever. Yeah. Jack Greaves is a good goalie. Especially when you put up that kind of performance against Toronto. And the only reason you lost was because your team can't score.
I was to his credit, the Blue Jackets used 6 goalies that season.
Yeah.
Like the most games played was 30.
That's just insane, dude. What?
Yeah. Now, well, I guess Korpisalo did get traded to LA, so there's that.
Yeah.
But still, 6 goalies in a season is just brutal. Yeah, we are pushing, I believe, an hour 20 right now, or close to it. No,
we just keep getting longer and longer. I
was gonna say, I'm getting tired right now.
We're 3 minutes away from an hour 20.
3 minutes away. All right. So you know what? Here, we'll do this then. We'll do 2 more trophy award predictions as we work our way through this here. You got 2 awards that we want to do that we haven't done yet?
The Calder sounds like fun.
Calder? All right. For the Calder, there is Matthew Schaefer, Ivan Demidov, Beckett Seneca. Islanders, Canadians, Ducks.
I want to hear who you think should get it. I want to hear you start this off.
This one isn't close. 60 points in what I believe almost a full season. From a defenseman, Matthew Schaefer is open and shut for me. Although you immediately turning it over to me makes me interested to hear what you have to say from this one.
Matthew Schaefer, no comment.
Okay, yeah. So
no, I thought you might. I thought you might try and do some. Demidov was really good. Matthew Schaefer.
Demidov's played previous seasons before. That docks points for me.
Schaefer was just insane from the second he stepped on the ice.
Yeah.
I don't. Is this even really a debate? Besides
really
the other 2 teams that have a running in this, like, cause you're obviously gonna want your guy to win. Like Habs fans are gonna. No, Demidov should win it, and
no, I think you take out these 3 fan bases and you pull the other 29.
They're all saying Schaefer.
I guess Seneca was good, or Seneke. I don't.
Beckett Seneca.
Yeah. All right, we'll go Seneca. 60 points in 82 games was a -12. But I guess if you want to be that guy about it, his team made the playoffs.
That's fair.
As a defenseman, though, you can't. So, very similar numbers. 23 goals for each of them. Seneca had one extra assist. He had 37. Schaefer had 36. Schaefer had less penalty minutes. Schaefer was a plus.
I'm
Seneca
I'm still giving it to Schaefer. Like,
yeah.
Maybe it's just I saw more Islanders games than Ducks games, but oh my God, he's the kid's on something else.
Yeah, he's gonna be a fun one to watch. I'm
not happy to facing him as many times as I am.
No, I'm also like drastically wrong on Ivan Demidov. He played 2 games last year.
Yeah, but he played in playoff games.
Yeah, played 5 playoff games as well, so it's total for 7. Again, though, 62 points. He's a forward. Schaefer's a defenseman.
Yeah.
Open and shut, Schaefer. Do you want to pick the next one here? We got a few to go from, or...
Did we do the Norris? That was kind of the only other one that was kind of eyeing me.
No, we haven't done the Norris because I cleared those off.
Oh, okay.
The 2 that we did
last
week.
I don't hate doing the Norris. The Norris sounds like fun too.
All right.
I feel like this one might be a little bit closer, but I also I know who I'm picking. You might as well read off the candidates.
Zach Werenski, Rasmus Dahlin, Cale Makar.
I can tell you who I'm not picking.
I know who I'm not picking, and I'm just pulling up his stats right now just to effectively confirm my theory.
I'm assuming we're probably not picking the same guy.
Yeah. So Dahlin off the board here.
I was gonna say Makar, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
I thought Dahlin had a. Now I could be mixing up numbers. I thought Dahlin might have had a better year than I'm imagining him to.
Cale Makar, 79 points in 75 games. Let me pull up Rasmus Dahlin again here, since apparently that's not the guy we're taking off the board. 74 points in 77 games. With 76 penalty minutes, though.
It's fine. I'm not picking him anyway. I know who I am. I'm taking Rowensky.
I don't hate that. I would give it to him almost for the same reason. I know he's still young-ish in this league.
Somehow.
Leads the 3 of them in points. Fewer PIMs than the other 2.
Plays. I know the other.
One of the 3 of them had a full healthy season.
Of
so
course,
I feel like that's important to know.
Of course not. But who was the most healthiest?
They were all 74 to 77 games. So.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
No, not really. I guess you give it to him as a career achievement award, almost.
Isn't this this is career year for him too, right?
Would be had he have played all 82 games, yes. And honestly, had 1 less goal than he did last year in a full season, a lot less PIMs than he did last season, and he came up 1 point shy in...
Yeah, so
he played 81 games last year, 75 this year, so in 6 less games.
So it would have been career year for him.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Rensky. I think he had a great year.
Yeah, I was gonna, because I know this is technically best defenseman. It's offensive defenseman.
It is the offensive defenseman
That's
award.
What it is. Like the Hart and what was the Ted Lindsay is best player, voted by 2 separate groups.
Yeah.
That's best forward. The Norris is best offensive defenseman. It's not just best defenseman. But I think I'm happy giving it to Zach Werenski, honestly. Again, even if it is a career achievement award, he's been a very good defenseman for years now. I know he's got a lot of dashes on his page, but
he also played on a not
great Columbus team. So what do you expect?
Yeah. I just think Werenski just had a really good year and deserves it more than the other two.
That's fair. All right. I don't have anything to add. Do you? I think that's about it.
If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share this to every single person that you could possibly send this to.
Don't forget, we are on Spotify now.
Oh, yeah.
Blue Lines Podcast. You can find us there. We can't post a link in the description because YouTube is weird and we can't post links on a new account. But we're working on that. Find us by the title of a video, or
I think I was able
podcast.
I think I was able to just search it up and it came up. So
it should come up pretty quick.
I think it was.
I don't believe a ton of people are posting. But yeah, so that's gonna do it. You want to sign this one off here?
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on in the next one.